What up YouTube? It's the Ways and I'm Tia, and today we're back with another video. Yes, today I want to play with some Sephora goodies that I got from the Sephora savings event. I know that was like a hot minute ago, but I really want to show you guys what I got, as well as some items from Hourglass. So, because they had a little sale or whatever. So sit back, let's put on some makeup, and during the intro, go ahead and subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. If you are, thank you so much for being here. And let's go. We are gonna hop right on in. So a lot of these products I've tried and I don't have the boxes for. I like threw them. So I did pick up this Hourglass primer. This is the new primer by Hourglass. It's the Illusion Priming Moisturizer. Ooh. The nice thing about me already kind of trying these products is that I have an opinion. I've used this once, and when I used it, I put it on. I was putting some other makeup on, and I came back to it before I put on my foundation. Like, it had been a good hour, and my skin was super soft. It's super soft now. This is such a nice primer. And even when I wore the first time, I felt like my skin felt so smooth and silky. Plus hydrating. So, I mean, I did put on a moisturizer before I put on this primer. It's more for, you would think, drier skin. I'm more of a normal combo skin. Sometimes I feel a little bit more dry. Sometimes I feel a little bit more oily in here, drier on the perimeters, for sure, my forehead and whatnot. So this is why I got this primer. I did get it for 20% off, and it was like right at the tail end of the Sephora sale, and you could not even get this primer at Sephora during the sale. So you would have had to get it off Hourglass anyways. Kind of smart. You can get it on the Sephora website right now though. I got it because I wanted to fill in fine lines, and I think it does a really good job with that in lieu of all of the other products that I use. Hourglass does have another primer. It's their Vanish primer. I'm not sure the whole name, but it's more of a pore filling primer. It's those ones that feel really like, I feel like it's silicone-y, very smooth on the skin, where this is more of a lotion moisture type base, maybe like your Bobbi Brown face primer. Would I use this instead of a moisturizer? No. I don't know. I'm enjoying it, and I have primers that I absolutely love, like the one from Danessa Myricks. I love the Natasha Denona primer. Actually, two from Danessa Myricks that I go through. So I have primers that I really do like, and other ones in there that I haven't even tried. But when I seen this, I said, you know what? Let's splurge. So I splurged. All right, so I'm going to go into my brows. So I did get this pencil. This is by Waye, and this is a brow pencil, and this is in a medium. This pencil I have used a couple times now. It is super duper tiny. When I first used it, you could tell like it was very sharp. It's a very small tip, which I like out of a pencil. I picked up this from the Sephora sale because I knew I needed another brow pencil. That's one thing I go through the most. And I was going to get the Benefit brow pencil with the small little tip because that's my favorite one now. But I was like, let me try this one. And like I said, this is a medium. They did just drop though, like right before the sale. Well, I don't even know if it was how long after the sale, but they dropped like 3 new colors. So I think there's one more that might be even closer to what I want. Because this looks like cool, but it has some more to it. So the brows are on. I really do like this brow pencil. I feel like it is a very easy to work with. I love the price point. I don't feel like it's too drying. I don't feel like it's too smooth. I don't feel like it disappears when I like brush my spoolie through it. I think it's a very nice brow pencil. I did clean up my brows with my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Caramel, and I put an eyeshadow primer on, which is this matte Contemplative State. paint pot. I don't really know what I'm going to do with my eyes because that's one thing that I did not buy. I did not buy a palette. Who am I? It's so weird. I don't know, but there was nothing really catching my eye. And really the only thing on the market in like Sephora would be like Natasha Denona for me. So, and Pat McGrath. And honestly, I'm going to get a Pat McGrath palette, another Mothership. I was going to get the new one, but I passed on it. It doesn't have any special shades. I'm going to go back and get some of the older palettes. One thing I did pick up and splurge on though, and what I did use to clean up my brows are some brushes from Hourglass, y'all. I'm really happy with my purchases from Hourglass, y'all. This is what I bought from Hourglass besides the primer, and I did buy a little mini concealer, but we'll get into that. But I bought these brushes. They are dirty. I have been using them, but I don't even care. I have my color switch. I just use the concealer brush to clean up my brows. When I tell you it's so soft, this one is angled a little different. It is kind of squared. I know it's so dirty. I hate that, but and it's a little bigger than your normal size concealer brush, but I really like this shape of this brush. I feel like the product isn't stuck on the brush. I feel like it's on my face. It's like not taking up all the product in the brush. Happy about that. I have the foundation brush that I have used and utilized, and you can get into these little crevices on the skin. We'll use this for the foundation. This is the smaller size brush. So this is the big brush with the big powder brush side. One for like blush or contour cream. I actually like this one. Is a little smaller, and at first I didn't think I needed it, but I was just like, yeah, go ahead, add to cart. We're here, add to cart. This one, this side is a little bit more stiff. It's not as flimsy as these other ones. It has a little bit more stiffness to it, but just a little. It's very soft, great for blush and cream products. And then the other side is great for setting underneath the eye or highlighter. I have used these. I'll bring them in another video when they're cleaner. But the foundation I'm going to use is the same foundation that I used for this brush a couple times. So we'll just utilize that. But I just want to tell you about those. I'm very happy. They're kind of pricey, very expensive actually. And I'm so happy with the purchase. I don't know where I was doing with brushes. I also bought some eye brushes from Fenty. I have used one of them. This was, it was on sale plus the extra discount, and I'm Rouge. So I got, these are like $12 on clearance plus an extra 20% off. They're all eye brushes. And then I did pick up this brush by Patrick Ta. And it's a contour brush for like your nose, a nose contour brush. I have not used this one. One side is the contour side, one side's to blend it out. I did pick up one other tool, I think. I did pick up some skincare too. We're really not going to go through that stuff in this video, but it was like some staples that I needed to replenish. The Glow Recipe Watermelon Niacinamide Dewdrops, the toner for that. It was like a little set. I got some Shiseido cotton pads. I got this NARS little pencil sharpener, and y'all, so one of my subscribers had told me that this is like the best pencil sharpener. Finally went ahead and got it, and y'all, I sharpened the pencil and I was like, really? I was using this little elf one and I'm like, oh, this is cool, no problem. They look exactly the same. No, they are not the same. They are not the same. So then, oh, y'all, my skin. This primer, the more it sits, the better it gets. I don't know what kind of sorcery is in this primer, y'all, but trying to think if there was anything else besides makeup, but I don't think so. And the tools. But the 20%. So if you are not Rouge and you like Hourglass, I recommend waiting until they have their sale. Theirs was the Friends and Family. Even for other brands, you know, everybody drops a sale. You could probably get Fenty for 30% off. You know what I mean? Like, there's different brands that do different sales all the time, and you just got to be on their mailing list so you can get those discounts. I wish I was on top of it fast enough to post all the time. Try to start putting on my community page because I'm all about saving some money. All right, I'm just blabbering. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do my face first? Do I want to do some eyes? Let's go ahead and keep it moving with complexion though. Yes, I got the Givenchy Prism Libre foundation, and this is a glowy serum foundation. I did buy this. I'm gonna go ahead and shake it up, and I did utilize it in my last get ready with me new makeup video, but I had the wrong color. So I did take it back then. I took it back probably the next day, but it wasn't in store for me to go ahead and try out. This still is a problem. Like, gotta fight to get the freaking lid off. However, I had the wrong color, so I didn't get it again. This is 5.5W. So I said, let me go during the sale and pick it up. That makes more sense than spending full price. And then by time came to the sale, it was at one of my local Sephora's. So I was able to go in, I was able to match myself, and I was able to get the perfect shade. I was so scared that I was gonna have the wrong color again, and that the warm was gonna be like too orangey. Let me tell you, y'all, this is a beautiful foundation. It's lightweight, it's hydrating, it's a beautiful finish on the skin. I feel like it's a medium to buildable full coverage, even though it's super lightweight on the skin. Look how smooth my skin looks. This is before. I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I do have acne scars. We'll cover up. I had a nice one here that kind of looked like this one here. So you can't really see that right now. It is glowy. Even out the skin tone. Beautiful. So let's put some concealer on. I'm just going to go in with my Hourglass Maple Concealer because I'm just going to put a little bit here. And I do like the concealer. I think you don't need a lot. That's what I'm starting to notice with this, because it can get a little weird underneath the eyes if you put too much. But I couldn't get the full effect because this color Maple would be, and this is the Hourglass Vanish Concealer. And if I didn't want to put on foundation, I would go with this tone. It's so close to my skin tone, I probably could wear it like foundation. So I bought a mini. This one is in Dune. And it is a lot brighter. I'm just going to put a little bit here. And I'm going to go down my nose, because that's where I like to highlight. I'm going to do a little bit right here. That's it. This concealer is very creamy. And I feel like you don't need a lot as I'm adding more. But I just want the tone. Really want you to see the difference in the tone. I'm going to let this sit for a minute. Let's get into this. This is not new either, but this is new to me. And I got this. This is by Patrick Ta. Actually, this is a pretty new color. Double Take Cream Powder Blush. And this one is She's Left on Red. And I just love this tone. So they say you should do the powder first and then the cream. This is the cream, that's the powder. Separate. When I used it before, I used the cream by itself and it showed up enough to be like a flush, which was really pretty. But we're going to go into the powder side. Love these little compacts from him too. So that's kind of what we're working with. I'm going to tap it off just a little bit. This brush picked it up. And I'm just going to put this here. This is the powder. On top of the foundation. Whew, that's so pretty, y'all. I love red, and a red blush, like an orange blush. Like, they just get my heart strings. So good. And you would think that would be like too much, but I love a blushy moment. And honestly, I'm just patting. I'm not even swiping or anything yet. I can blend more, but I just want you to see how that looks. Okay. Now we're going to see what the cream do, but this is the powder by itself. And I think it's a winner by itself too. I could do that. So, okay, so we're going to go into the cream here. It does have a little plastic piece. I'm going to kind of warm it up in my brush a little bit, like warm it up. And then I'm going to tap a little bit, and then I'm going to just tap this on the powder. And I'm going to kind of swipe, like swipe. I think this gives a nice blurred effect. Like, I'm just going to do one side. Yes, it's spread it, but it's not picking up everything underneath, I don't think. It doesn't look splotchy. That's why I wanted a good brush. And I don't know if this one was it, but I do know this one from Hourglass is fire with it. Because you could just, it's just so much softer. Where this is a little bit more compacted. But that's still really pretty. And you can see you can see it made it a huge blush moment, but I'm going to clean it up with my foundation. You can see that the cream made it more of a sheen. Do you see? It looks like more of a sheeny, blushy moment, which is super cute, super radiant. Like, I was like so skeptical to put the cream on the powder. Now that I've done it, I like have 3 of these in my cart. Before I set, I forgot I picked up this other product, and I think it would be really cute. I did pick up 2 highlighters, but this one's a little different. This is by Rare Beauty. This is her Positive Light Liquid Illuminizer. This is in Captivate. I think that this is going to be discontinued because it's the only one on sale, but look how gorgeous that is. And this was one of the ones that was on sale plus my discount. So I said, add to cart. It is so pretty by itself, y'all. I think that this could be like a glowy blush on me as well. But what we're going to do, I did buy another highlighter and we are going to try it, but I'm just going to put this around. This has like a little bit of a coppery vibe, and I think it will give a coppery gold vibe to the cheek area on top of this glowy blush by Patrick Ta. Just even more glow for the summer, y'all. Like, I don't even know. I just want to shine like a goddess. Like, I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacations to beaches. And I want to look glowy and dewy and cute all vacation summer long. Because I'm always in the house. So this is with the little Captive. And this is without. I think it just gives it a hit more color. More of that fiery orangey copper vibes, which I'm not mad at. I did not pick up a new eyeshadow palette as really nothing was catching my eye. I mean, Natasha Denona did drop the Bloom palette, but I've just done a whole swatch party on all Natasha Denona shadows in my collection, and I think I can make a Bloom palette. So I skipped it. And I'm okay with it. Like, I'm good with my decision, but I'm super duper excited to see what Natasha Denona is going to do this year. So I want to play in my Galactic Visitor palette by Singe Beauty. I've used this once in a short, and I thought it came out super duper pretty. I utilized this blue shade Orbit. I did Cowgirl, which is this really pretty deep rich brown, and I did this shimmery shade right here called Space Dust. But I want to play in this. I've only used it once. Singe Beauty is indie brand by Angelica Nyqvist here on YouTube, and I absolutely love Angelica. I'm actually planning a video of doing like a lot of her palettes that were inspired by her, or she created, in like a 4 palette 4 looks video for like a Way Back Wednesday, so look out for that. But she's about to drop a new palette from her brand Singe, so how fun would it be just to hop back in something that's been out for a minute. It came out like maybe November of last year, and I hope to get the new palette, but for now let's have some fun with this one. I'm just gonna take this Playing in Makeup by Yolanda brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. This is a 204 Waye 204, and I think I'm gonna take this color piece, which is like this red type shade. Look how rich that is. Really pretty. Brown. I like the whole concept of this little, the galaxy. I love moon, stars, planets, and whatnot. And then she's like a galactic visitor because she's originally from Sweden that landed in Texas, which is the desert. I think this is genius. And I really do appreciate the color story. I feel like this top part is warms, more neutral, and then down here we got a little color with some blues and greens and deepening up shades, light shades. Angelica can form a eyeshadow palette. So I'm gonna take Peace and I'm gonna just pop this. I just want it here. I don't want too much. Just on my lower lash line, rubbing up against there. And we're gonna take it underneath too. And it can stay right in this little pocket. So maybe I will take that brush by Fenty with nothing on it and just kind of blend this out. Okay, so that works good for that. And then kind of take a little bit more piece on this brush and run it along the bottom lash line. Just the outer edge. I really like this shade Peace. That is so pretty. You would think that Peace and Cowgirl look very close, but you could tell that Peace has a lot more red to it. So rich and so good. I love it. And I think it goes with our red cheek. Cute. Okay, next, I want to take this color called Waye right here. It's a very, very light, but what I think I want to do is go ahead and kind of cut my crease a little bit so it's a really prominent, because I think that's really all I'm going to do besides maybe some type of accent color. So let me do that. And I'm going to cut it with Dune because it's really close to the shade that I want to utilize on the lid. And I'm just going to do a half cut crease. Nothing too major. So I kind of cut it a little bit. I just really wanted my inside to be really, really bright. So I'm just going to take Peace again, just very lightly, and just kind of blend this over so it kind of looks like it's blending into that concealer a little bit, so it doesn't look like a harsh line between the cut and this dark shade. I want to go into this color called Waye, which is in the corner here. It's like a beigey yellow. I'm just going to put that on my lid where I cut the crease, and I'm going to use this EO one to pack it on. Make sure my concealer is kind of set with my brush. Okay, just packing on this color so it's super bright. And into my inner corner, because that will probably be my highlight. Feather this up so it kind of goes into my brow bone highlight. Oh, what is going on with these other eyes? So don't look at that. And then take your other brush that had the darker shade on it, Peace. You don't have to add any product, and just blend those into each other. If we have to, I'll take this color in, which is a little bit more pinky, peachy tone, and pop that right here in the middle of those two shades, just so they kind of blend better and it's not so contrasty. Yeah, that's perfect. And I'm gonna run that under the bottom lash line. Let me bronze up this skin because I don't know what is going on. I did get a new bronzer. I got the Dior Forever Nude bronzer. This is what she looks like, y'all. Woo! And I got it in 40 Deep. This is a matte bronzer. I have used this a couple times as well. It's the packaging for me though. What's not for me is this is the darkest shade. And actually, me and my husband had put this on and we were driving and he was like, ooh, you smell so good too. You look good, you smell good. I was like, ooh, it's this makeup. So if you are not into fragrance in your makeup, this might not be for you, because just when I opened it, it made me remember Let me go ahead and bronze this face up though a little bit. I would use my new brushes by Hourglass, but they're dirty. So we're gonna go in with this brush. I love this brush too. This is by Sigma. This is a tapered face brush, F25. We're just gonna bronze this up. I really think this is a pretty bronzer. And I'm glad that I got this one. Over the Charlotte. You can see the color there. We have a lot of blush on. But we just want to warm up anyway. Ooh yeah, bring some dimension back into the face. I'm not going to try my contour brush today for my nose. We just going to go like that. Okay, we just going to keep that moving. So yeah, that's bronze and that's not. I think it's good. I think it's effortless. I love the package. I love this. I love the chocolate brown color. It's just cute. But this one, I think it gives a nice tone. I'm not a huge red bronzer girly, but I think it looks cute. Like, I think it's perfect, actually. And if I get darker, I think it would still work. I just wish there were more colors for people even darker than me. Okay, so, I bought this. This is a powder. Like, y'all, I did not expect to have a full face of makeup when I bought this stuff from Sephora. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, and mine is in 56 Mahogany. I got this for 30% off. This is from the Sephora collection. It's clean makeup as well. I hear a lot of good things about this powder, so I finally went for it and just tried it out. And we're just gonna set like a finishing powder all over. I'm not a huge powder girly because I don't want my face to look dry. I don't want powder setting in fine lines, but I do want to set my face because obviously I want my makeup to last all day. So I figured this could be nice. I wish I had a mirror as I was about to try to look at myself. It's a very lightweight. Like, that's the tone, the color right there. Let's see if I can swatch it anywhere. I swatched it on the end here, but it's so light that, you know, which good. It just, and it looks like it gives a glow. It's not like flat or anything. Yes. Okay, let's set my face. I'm gonna use my Clarins Fix Mix Setting Spray. Love the mister on this. Love the scent on this. Just brings my skin back to life. Hydrates. Sets your makeup. Well, that is setting down. Let's put on some mascara. So I did buy this new mascara. I've tried it a couple times. It's by Prada. Ooh, the packaging is so cool. It's like you can rub on it. It's black. It's a vibe for me. This is the Prada Scope Mascara in 01. Maybe they'll drop new colors. The biggest thing about this is the brush. It looks like a hairbrush. The other side does not have any bristles. So, me being a mascara girly, I was highly intrigued by this mascara. So I had to pick it up. And especially on a sale when you're talking about, I think, a $38 mascara. So I'm going to put this on. I have tried it a couple times. I'm still working on it. The formula is a little bit drier. It's not one where I was like, ooh, I tried it, hated it. No, I'm not going back. I want to keep trying it. I think the more you use a mascara, the better it gets. I've kind of figured out a little technique. Let me show you one side. I think it's lengthening. I think it's volumizing once you get it to where you want to get it, because I like a volumizing mascara. I don't believe that it clumps because I try to get clump and I don't get clump. And I think it lasts a really good amount of time. It kind of gets this, I don't know if you've ever put on a mascara and you like try to take it off, but it like clumps. It's kind of like feels like tubing mascara, but it's not because it don't come off. Like, it's on there. So I feel like I wore this to a concert and I feel like the mascara is foolproof. So I'm going to show you one eye. So that is like one coat for me. Look at the length. The length is there. The length is there. I want more volume, but the length is there for my bottom lashes. Watch what it does. It is fantastic. The brush, I feel like I want to curve because I do have curly lashes, and I can do that once I let it set a minute. I do think it's better to work on one eye at a time, but I'm still trying to figure that out. So let me go ahead and throw this mascara on. I'll show you the final results, but I just want to tell you that that is one coat. The mascara is on. So I think it looks really good. I just think that you have to work fast. You got to figure out the best way for you. I think for me, it's one eye at a time. One eye, let it sit for a second, do another coat. Because if I go over here, like right now it is dry. I can't really add more if I wanted to. Also, I kind of have a problem with getting it on my top lash line because of the way the brush is. Well, I have a problem with that with a lot of mascaras. So that's probably a me thing. But I think it looks super duper cute. I like the eye look. One thing that would set this off is an eyeliner in my waterline. But right now, my allergies are cray-cray. So I don't want to do that, but I would probably do something like this from Melt, like ivory. Is this one ivory? Ivory. And my waterline would be super duper cute. Just to brighten us up a little bit. Let's throw on this highlighter and then we will throw on these lips. So I went in for that Dior highlighter. I came out with that Gucci. I have nothing Gucci. I was at the store. I was looking at the Gucci counter and the girl's like, ooh, yeah, I love that. I love Gucci foundation, da da da. And I was like, well, what about the highlighter? Should I get Dior? She's like, Gucci. And it was like $5 difference. And then when I swatched the Dior, I felt it was like a little shimmery. I like more of a sheeny highlighter. So I went in with this one. This one is the Glow Highlighter by Gucci. I have tried this. This one is in gold, warm gold 03. Do you see how it looks like it's a creamy formula? This formula reminds me of the Natasha Denona beautifiers. And I don't know if you could put this all over your face like you would do the Natasha Denona one. Like an underglow highlighter or just a spot highlighter or just wear it by itself. I need to warm it up. I'm just going to use this brush by Morphe. I feel like you have to get in there. Ooh. Look at that. Okay, we got a lot of highlighters going on because we put on the Selena Gomez. We put on that blush that already had a nice glow to it. But this has like more of a gold effect. So I think that's super pretty. Kind of went to my eyebrow bone a little bit. Oh, so good. It's really good with your finger. Ooh. Shining from a mile away though. I like. Let me do a little bit in my inner corner because we don't really have any glow. Maybe like right here. It's like the bottom inner corner. Yeah, that's cute. When I say it's creamy and I love it. Now, would this be something that everybody's going to run out and buy? I don't think so. I'm just glad that I have something from Gucci to try. Might go back and try some other stuff later. But I think if you wanted to try something that was this texture for not as expensive as this one is, try Natasha Denona's Beautifier because they are gorgeous. I have two. Enough said. Let's go to lips. Wrap this up. All right, so for lips, I bought some stuff from Isamaya Beauty. I had already bought a lip lacquer recently and I'm obsessed, literally obsessed. This one is what it looks like and it's in Black Veil and it's like one of her lip glosses. This is this color for me. It's the tone, the taupey black base looking gray vibe for me. Plus it's shimmery. Plus, it has a plumping effect to it, which I'm not a huge plump girl, but this one I'm obsessed with. The smell is not it. It smells like it's burning fire and you think your lips are about to burn off, but they don't. I don't know, but this is one of my favorite lip glosses, period. I can wear it by itself with a liner. It's hot. So when I was at the Sephora. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. There is not a lot of Sephoras around us that have prestige brands. There's maybe like 3. Maybe 4, but the one that is close, I have to go to Scottsdale. We call it Snotsdale. Okay, to get some of these products in hand and not wait for it to be delivered. That's why I went to go get the Givenchy. However, I was on my way out and I turned my face and I saw the Isamaya area where all her stuff is at, and I was like, oh, stop the press, because she has a new lip liners, she has a lip balm, and she has lacquers. So I did get another lip lacquer. I think this is what we're gonna put on. I really built my whole look around this lip gloss. I don't know if it's gonna fit the vibe because it's like a gold, so we'll see. And then I bought a lip liner, so let's put this one on first. This one is in Bean. I still have the packaging for this because this actually came also with a pencil sharpener. I guess I didn't need one. No, I did. I like the NARS one a lot, actually. Came with this cute little silver looking pencil sharpener. Definitely Isamaya vibes. Isamaya. Then the lip liner is in Bean. It's a very close to Limitless brown. Let me put it on and then I will show you. So this is what the liner is looking like in Bean. I wanted another color, Arabica, I think, Arabica, but it looked just like my skin tone. So there wasn't a lot of contrast. And I was like, if I'm going to wear a liner, I want it to show up. This is Limitless Brown by Makeup Forever. Oh, let me sharpen her with my NARS sharpener. This will show you that that the NARS sharpener is not playing. 2 seconds, it didn't break my pencil. It's perfect. This is Limitless Brown at the bottom. So by Makeup Forever. I think the tone is spot on, honestly. Limitless Brown, if it was blended out, is here at the bottom. I think they're very, very similar colors. I do think that the Makeup Forever pencil is stiffer than the Isamaya, but I don't think they're as creamy as the, let's say, Fenty. Because Fenty's lip liners are very, very creamy to me. I think this has a little bit more grip to it, like a little bit harder. And she has a way darker shades than this. Like there's at least 3 or 4 darker shades than Bean, I believe. More contoury type shades, if that's what your vibe was. I also did buy this metal lip balm. I'm almost tempted to put this on now, because the lacquer is so cute. And this one is in Rust, and it's like an orange. Oh, it's so pretty, and it has green shimmer to it. It is a vibe. It is so pretty. I just now thinking, like, is this gonna go with our look? I guess red, oranges. Yeah. Okay. Then the balm, though, I got. This one is in the metal lip balm, and this is in Bronzonite. The packaging is super cute. It's like Isamaya vibes for sure. And then this is the component, and it's like a lip balm. And let me swatch it. It's super pretty, like a brown, coppery vibes. Very shimmery too, like a metallic. I don't know, y'all. What do I want to put on? Let's do Bronzonite. It's something different. Let's try it out. Ooh. I don't know if it goes with this look. So that's with Bronzonite. They're super shimmery. I recommend these ones with a liner personally, or you will have shimmer all over your face, okay? That is gorgeous. That's the type of bronze vibe I want all summer long. But with this eye look, it's not giving. The eye look is like maroony red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and I'm going to show you the lip lacquer in the orange and pray it looks good. If not, at least you've seen both lip products. I just want to show you, this one is hard to get off. You can see all of the shimmer. But if you like that metallic-y, lip balmy formula, it's not a gloss. It's not going to have that glossy effect, but it does have a metallic finish. I think it's super pretty, and I will be wearing it at the beach all summer long. But we're going to drop a Rust. Now this one is more of a gloss, high shine. Plumping. The lip liner doesn't give you the true color of this shade, but it is coming through that orange. Whew. That is so pretty. I still don't think it goes with this eye look, but I don't know, y'all. So this is the final look, obviously. I'm so happy with the stuff that I purchased. This go around from the Sephora sale. It just makes me want to play in my makeup more and put things on and just experiment. And I'm so happy about that. Happy about my purchases. I think my skin looks really, really good. I think this look is cute. I think the lips is off, but I love both lip combos, maybe with completely different eye looks or just like simple everyday throw on, because I would definitely throw this lip lacquer on in my purse all day, every day. It is definitely up there with the Black Veil. I want more colors of this too, but I'm a little skeptical if any of the other ones will look as good as these two look on me. I think I went through a lot of the products and explained what I love about them, but a couple standouts. This primer. My skin feels so good, like silk. I tell you, when I put it on, my makeup went on so effortlessly. It's filling in fine lines. Highlighter is cute. Is it so different? No, because of the Natasha Denona, but I'm so happy that I got it and I'm excited about it. The more and more I've been using this concealer by Hourglass, I'm just like, my under eyes don't always look that great. I got the small one, Dune. I'm going to keep playing with it, or maybe it's because I mixed them, or maybe it just needs to be like this by itself as a color corrector all over the face, like more coverage, and then I use Dune just to highlight. I don't know. I got to keep playing with this because this is an expensive concealer, and I just don't, it's definitely not topping my Natasha Denona. It's not new, but I just want to mention that because I've used it multiple times recently, and I'm just like, why do my under eyes look like that? This, I'm excited to keep trying for sure. I'll be using it in pretty much all my looks. So yeah. And last but not least, I mean, I used some other stuff, but this little blush, little combo, I like it. I like that it gives a subtle glow. You can see it has still the tone is there, the red. I could pack on more powder if I want, but I like the combo of the powder and then the cream on top. And I wanted to show you that because I tried it like, nah, I ain't gonna put that cream on top of powder. Have you lost your mind? But this glowy cheek is gorgeous. So highly impressed by this little thing. I wanted it for the color, but I think I like the finish. And then I have options. I have 3 ways that I can wear this. So pretty cool. Oh, I love this eyebrow pencil. I love this eyebrow pencil. I will definitely be repurchasing this on repeat. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. I really had a lot of fun playing with all these products. I thoroughly am so excited about the things that I purchased, especially my brushes. I did not mention that. I did not shop responsibly this time, guys. I did not. But I will not be shopping a lot. I won't be. I have things in my cart, but it will be during a sale or one here, you know, two things here. There is a Chanel highlighter that dropped though. I'm getting that. I'm just putting it out there. I'm getting it. I've been really into luxury lately. Really into luxury makeup. It's just a problem. But I hope you like this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know. I know the sale was like a month ago, but let me know, what did you pick up? What are you loving? What are your regrets? I don't think I have any regrets except for like these eyeshadow brushes from Fenty, which I'll still use. I'll still utilize them. But I'm so happy with this. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you're feeling the vibes of this look in this channel, definitely give me a huge thumbs up. Definitely make sure you subscribe if you're not part of the fam gang. Hit that notification bell though so you can be updated every time I load a new video. Yes, summer, here we come. Let's go. There is only one way to do your makeup, and that's your way. We'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.